This is the all-new 2025 Nissan Kicks. Let's begin this review with the price tag on this vehicle. 2025 Nissan Kicks SP front-wheel drive comes with an MSRP price of $23,680. With all the added options, brings this to a total cost of $27,075. Of course, this price is subjective depending on the market condition as well as your local dealership. Here's the complete information and the standard equipments that come along with this vehicle. You can give this video a good pause and have a read through them. For more about this current vehicle, check out the website link which is mentioned in the description below. Now coming towards the fuel economy, it will give you 28 on the city and 35 on the highway. So yep, this was about the sticker price and details about this vehicle. Now let's carry on further with this review, starting on the exterior side of this vehicle. Coming towards the front side of this vehicle, the first thing that you notice is the design itself. Now this is the new design for the 2025 Nissan Kicks, and I must say I'm truly impressed by the looks of it itself. Now check out the headlamps over here. You get this beautiful design looking headlamps. Now underneath it you would have the daytime running lights and then some horizontal design that's running throughout the front grille of this vehicle. Coming towards the center over here, you would have the classic Nissan logo right at the center. Now this is an economical car, so I wouldn't anticipate any like fancy high-tech options or the fog lamps and so on and so forth, but the design itself speaks a lot about this vehicle. Now let's move towards the side over here. You get this fancy and sporty looking design, 17-inch alloy wheels, and then you would have the Nissan Kicks mentioned on the rims itself. Check out how the side looks on this vehicle. Pretty nice and sporty in looks. Now let's go ahead towards the back. Now before I do that, here's the sticker price and details about this vehicle that I spoke to you earlier about. Now as I approach the vehicle towards it, right close to it, it kind of unlocks itself, which is pretty nice to have in such an economical car, as you can see over here. Now coming towards the back over here, you get the stylish design looking tail lights. You got the Kicks mentioned at the back. At the back you would have the reverse parking sensors as well as a backup camera. Since I'm over here, let's go ahead and check out the cargo space on this vehicle. Now coming towards the cargo space on this vehicle, it kind of gives you an idea on how spacious this vehicle is. With one of the second row seats at an upright position, gives you an ample amount of space over here. It gives you an idea on how much space that this vehicle has for those daily items as well as bulky items. Now you would have some additional space over here for your spare tire. At the back you would have the lights, and at the second passenger row seats you can see you can fold them. You can have this extended space to give you that extra volume when required. So yeah, that's pretty much about the exterior and the cargo space on this vehicle. Again, being an economical car, you would not have all those fancy options of a push button close and so on and so forth. So yeah, this was about the exterior and the cargo space on this 2025 Nissan Kicks. Now let's go ahead and check out the interior side of this vehicle. Going towards the interior side of this vehicle, let's begin from the driver's side. At the door you would have all your basic window controls, lock, unlock, side mirror adjustments as well as folding. At the bottom you would have some additional space as well as speakers. Now coming towards the seats over here, you would have some fine stylish design looking fabric seats, which I really like the design that's on them. Now time to take a step inside the vehicle. So once seated, it does feel a lot more comfortable. You're greeted with this fine steering wheel with several buttons on it. But before I speak about them, let me quickly show you the keys that come along with this vehicle. It comes with a fine design key with several buttons on it for your lock, unlock, trunk opener, alert sound, as well as a button to remote engine start and stop your vehicle. Since it's a smart, I can place it in one of the cup holders or at the top as well, and push the brake and press the engine start and stop button, which shall light up this vehicle. Now coming back towards the controls on the steering wheel, you would have all your volume controls, audio controls on the left hand side, then your hands free on the right hand side with different cruise controls button over here. Now coming towards the front screen over here, it comes with a fine 7-inch instrumental display screen for the driver, which shows a varieties of information. Won't go into depth, we'll keep it as simple as possible. Now coming towards the center over here, you would have this fine 12.3-inch infotainment display screen, which shows a varieties of information such as your audio, your device, your connections, as well as a clock towards the right hand side, which can be switched as well based on your preference. And then afterwards, once swipe towards the right, you would have your guest as well as more information. At the top you would have the settings, so you can choose the settings based on your preference, and you would have a varieties of information over here that's been displayed. And then on the left hand side you would have your home, your audio, your hands-free, as well as your information tab. And I really like the quick response that it has. Now since I'm over here, let's go ahead and switch gears to reverse. which will activate the backup camera. Now this vehicle does not come with a 360 view angle, but it does give a decent view at the back, especially during that tight parking spot, so it gives you that more flexibility as you go about parking your vehicle, switching it back to park. Now let's go over here. At the center over here you would have two AC vents. At the center you would have your audio controls, and right at the bottom over here you would have your climate controls, as well as heated driver as well as passenger seat. Right at the bottom you would have two USB inputs, and then right next to it you would have your engine start and stop button, your electrical park, and then over here you would have your drive mode select. So this vehicle comes with three different drive modes select: your sports, standard, as well as eco. Coming back over here you would have two cup holders. It's surprising to find two in-depth two cup holders, probably for more security, but it's quite different to have, I would say. Usually you have the standard cup holders. Now checking out the space underneath the armrest, it does come with a decent space over here with a 12-volt power outlet. Now at the top over here you would have the panoramic roof, and then over here you would have your sunshade with a mirror and light, and some additional space at the top, and then your light button. So yep, that's pretty much about it coming from the front side of this vehicle. Now let's go ahead and check out the second passenger row seats. Now coming towards the second passenger row seats, starting from the door itself, you would have your window controls. At the bottom you would have a decent amount of space as well as speakers. Time to take a step inside. So once seated, it does feel a lot more comfortable, and I really like the design that it has. It has a more curved design as it comes towards the bottom, giving you that additional legroom space. Behind the front driver's seat as well as the passenger seats, you would have some nice pocket space, and at the top you have the lights, and that's pretty much about it. You don't have the pull down armrest, which would usually have your two cup holders. So yeah, that's pretty much about it, keeping it very simple when it comes to the second passenger row seats. Now let's go ahead and check out what's underneath the hood. 2025 Nissan Kick comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine and has a horsepower of 141. Let's go ahead and have this closed. So yep, that was my review on the all-new 2025 Nissan Kicks. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.